In the landscape of figure photography, one group strived for tangible and dynamic displays.
No time to explain, dead in the rows!
Y'all ready?
Yeah, let's go.
We are live.
It's a rare condition this day and age to read any good news on the newspaper page. And love and tradition of the grand design, some people say, is even harder to find. Well, then there must be some magic clue inside these gentle walls. 'Cause all I see is a tower of dreams, real love bursting out of every scene. It's the bigger love of the family.
The Articulated Comic Book Art Podcast is filmed in front of a live virtual audience and is funded in part by viewers just like you through super chats, donations, merch, and simply just by viewing. Thank you.
Yes, sir.
Question mark.
We're kind of officially back at it. Neither of us are Boog Nice 10, but we're here, and Boog will be with us momentarily. He was just washing his hands after working a long day at the coal mines.
Oh, wow. That's new. That's a new part-time gig for our boy. I've been doing a little side hustle. I go to like a bunch of small, like Mobile, Alabama, and like Peoria, Illinois. So I take it upon myself to hit like the small Comic Con circuit, like small mom and pop cons. And I always set up a table that says meet Boog Nice. And for these small town folks who've never met Boog or don't, I actually say that I'm him at little small local cons. It's been pretty profitable.
And these small town racists look at you, a bald black man, and go, "That's Boog."
Yeah, 100%. Like part of the reason Boog doesn't even know this, like I guess he'll see it when he hops on. But part of the hate that Boog gets in the community, a large part of that 100% stems from me and the ignorant shit that I do when I go to these small town cons. Like it is my bad, bro. Cat's out of the bag. But I go and I say like a bunch of ignorant, misogynistic shit, and like I'll like slap A.C.B.A. stickers on people's babies' heads. Like it's a bunch. Yeah,
that's what I'm talking about.
Spread the word.
Yeah, you're telling me Mobile, Alabama Con has Boog as a guest?
Oh, 1,000%. If you go on Google right now and search Mobile, Alabama Con and look special guest Boog Nice, it's always like a really small picture in their local newspaper. But if you look really close, you will definitely see my face instead of Boog's. And I always have like this signature wink where I'm like, you'll see.
Oh,
Check that shit out.
It's a little nod and a wink.
Hey, well, let's go ahead and jump in, and then we can do Boog's last. I will take the reins and continue my faux Boog niceties and say, how was your week, brother? What did you have going on this week?
Oh, baby. Absolutely nothing. Nothing that I could think of. It's just like I said last week, the lead up to Comic-Con is all which we are on the road to Comic-Con. So thank you to anybody that buys merch.
Horns, Rick. You got to do the horns.
Thank you to anybody who buys merch or gives super chats tonight. That's all going towards the road to Comic-Con, baby. Everything feels like it's at a standstill. Nothing big is happening in my life. I'm not spending anything. I'm not looking for anything because there's bigger fish to fry, and they all live in San Diego. So preemptive thank you, and I will thank everybody again whenever those come in or there's a sale at the merch site or whatever. But yeah, my life has been pretty uneventful. It's just waiting and seeing for the show.
Yeah.
It's hearing about a new figure that people are finding at Target and going, I'm not buying that until after the con.
Yeah.
That's just
Did you
that's
have
just
a
the story of my
particular
life.
new figure in mind that people are finding at Target? And
I do want that. I do want that quote unquote not face off Daredevil. I do want that.
oh wow, what a good throwback. Yeah, that is kind of what it kind of the vibe is giving, eh?
Yeah, it really feels like that. I do want that. Trying to think of other things I might want. I mean, I'm a fucking doofus, and I'm out here, interested in those children's fucking DC figures. Uh,
The
they're great head, dude. Let me tell you right now. Yeah,
Mattel kids
yeah,
line.
the new kids line. I'm telling you right now, they're
Yes.
worth it alone, just for the head sculpts. I see McFarlane collectors buying them, taking them off, and just putting them on their McFarlanes, and they fit perfectly fine.
So even though the McFarlanes are 7-inch scale, those 6-inch scale head sculpts work well on the McFarlane DC figures.
They do. I've seen it. I've seen it be done. The Flash looks better than any Flash they've done, and I think they've done like 30 of them.
Blasphemy. I would have to see it to believe it, Richolas.
Yeah, Pock Photos. If you're in the chat, put it in your story, and I'll send it to this guy because I've seen people do it. It is good. It is good. I bought Flash. I mean, it's a fucking figure with like very little points of articulation, so it's not great.
Yeah.
But for what they're doing, very promising, and I am excited for the future. Because it looks bright. You know, we know some people behind this line, and this kid line is looking good. So yeah.
So let me ask, this kid DC line, what is
Mhm.
supposed to be the like big differentiating factor between what they're already offering and what it is that everybody's anticipating with the adult line? Like what's the difference going to be?
Oh, I mean, it's going to be big. I mean, there's very little articulation in this kid's line.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of these in person, and I haven't been, you know, I've been trying to wean myself off of some of my collecting
McFarlane.
shit. So yeah, well, no, just collecting in general. Like I really have cut down on my purchases, even though I caught myself in a couple of lies last week. I really like I haven't been going to stores to just do like random laps and shit. So I'm kind of out of the loop on these. So what let's start there. What is the current offering from these new Mattel DC figures, and then what are we anticipating with the adult versions?
I mean, they have like hinge ball shoulders. They have like single jointed elbows. They have like pretty decent range in the neck, and they move at the hips a little bit. I mean, they move at the hips well enough, like, you know, they don't just go up and down, they go side to side and whatnot. But after the knee, it dies. After the knee, it's just a fucking straight leg. And these are toys for children, okay? Let's not fucking mince any words here. These are not meant to be some sort of like collectible that you think is the best figure of the year or anything like that. But as a line for children go, it's pretty damn good for $11.99. Especially just on head sculpts alone, like
a great price too.
Yeah, I mean, even if you're sitting here saying, Rick, you're a fool, these figures stink, just for the head sculpts alone, like I said, we have McFarlane collectors proving that they're worth that price of admission at the very least. Yeah, those are solid for what they are, and I mean, that's what we're gonna get in a child's line. You know, this adult collector's line is gonna be great.
Yeah.
They showed the Mr. Freeze like a couple weeks ago. That thing looks fucking sick. That thing looks really good. Yeah, that thing looks awesome.
I'm digging tonight to catch up on some of this shit. And correct me if I'm wrong. I know we've talked about this a little bit on here, but we will not be seeing the adult DC line from Mattel at Comic-Con. We're not supposed to start seeing that stuff until 2027, correct?
I mean, I don't know. Who knows? You never know. At this point, we've been told no, but things can always change. You never know. Definitely, you won't be able to buy it until 2027.
Gotcha.
For sure. That is for damn sure. You know, being able to see it, who knows? We could get graced with some grayscale or something. I don't know. That would be cool. Right. But for 100%, you're not going to be able to buy shit until January 1st, 2027. That is a certainty.
I will stay tuned. I'm also a little out of the loop on these because, as you know, I said that I was done with collecting any more DC shit because I was able to put together a pretty, or at least in my mind's eye, a pretty decent version of the Justice League for a Justice League shelf, and I think I'm good. The only thing I would probably get from this new DC line would be Static Shock. And the hope would be that we get like a comic cartoon version of Virgil, like from the animated show, in that look, in like a nice 6-inch figure. Yeah, that would be good, especially with him now a member of the Teen Titans and shit. I'm hoping that's the case, but unless we see something that really, 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 really wows me, I think I'm gonna be good on these. So we'll see.
I mean, you're about to see some fucking amazing shit. From what I'm hearing, you're about to see some blow you out of the water. What the fuck was I doing buying McFarlane level figures, David? That's what I'm hearing. That's what the words are in the rumor mill.
One can only hope. Speaking of figures, did you acquire anything good this past week? Did you find anything out while hunting? Anything that you ordered? Anything new to you that you want to share?
No, you know what? Well, I don't want to get into the weeds too much because we did have some big pre-orders this week, so I want to hold off on that.
Well, not pre-orders as much as anything that you got in this week. Anything that you got that actually physically came to your house or you brought into your house.
No, besides the comic book, no. Like I said, I'm really slowing down until after the con. You know, I don't think that I want to dive my toes into anything really. But I got that sick cover that I showed off before, where it was like Static and Steel and Miles, and that was a really great cover by Sanford Green.
Did you get 2 of those? I was like, make sure you holler at me when that drops. Already shaking my head in disappointment, Rick.
David, I said it that day that it was not at comic shops, and it was a nightmare to acquire.
Already shaking my head in disappointment, Nick. It's okay.
It's okay, David.
I will look. I will just take the poor man's route, and I will just find a photo of it online and print it out on good old copy paper and put it in a comic sleeve and act like it's a book. There we go. How about that?
It's just like you have it.
It's like both ours. We'll just keep it at my house. All right. So for me this week, what did I do? This week was kind of a blur. I had to travel for work a little bit, so I was in Philadelphia for a little bit, and then got to watch the amazing game for the finals. Shout out to all the Knicks fans out there. What a hell of a game, man!
That was insane.
Yeah, that's the kind of game that we will get the luxury of being able to go back and watch on ESPN Classics, and I'll be able to tell my grandkids one day that while Grandpa did not spend $60,000 to sit courtside, I was on a very comfy sofa with your grandma watching this and ended up spilling all of the popcorn on the floor because of how amazing this game was to watch in real time. Speaking of the Knicks, shout out to my boy, our boy, friend of the channel, Knicks Fury. Somehow, some way in the land of Shangri-La, he was able to already acquire the McFarlane Savage Dragon. Have you seen his photo of that?
Oh, I've seen it around. I didn't know that was him.
Yeah, he already got his version. He shot it for his local comic shop, and I cannot wait to get that in hand. And also shout out to Knicks Fury. On I think last show, a couple of shows ago, I said that I was looking for that Biggie Smalls that you had found at Ross, the Super 7 Notorious B.I. to the G, and he hit me up and said that he had me for one. So my brother, shout out to you. Thank you very much. And in terms of acquisitions this week, I did not get anything. Still winding down my purchases for the year. I had a conversation with you guys that this was like the most adult shit that I've said in a while, but I am going to flip or sell rather my Revoltech Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles that I never opened, and I'm gonna use the proceeds from whatever that generates selling those to buy a slightly used riding lawnmower for our house.
Oh yeah, get your fucking Hank Hill on, baby. What up, Bug?
Suburb DeWalt joining Suburb Bug. So I'll keep you guys posted on how that goes. And I haven't shared this publicly yet, but this was supposed to be the year that your boy had all of the best intentions to go to San Diego Comic-Con and hang out with a bunch of you guys and get drunk and take shots of peach schnapps and do all the things. And
Not the peach schnapps.
hey, I get wild on the road, baby. And but it was very wishful thinking, because your boy did not take into account that my son would be going to college the first week in August. And I did not factor in all the costs associated with moving your child out of state to go to college.
Yeah.
Because you gotta, like, there's just a lot of shit to factor in. You gotta factor in, you need a bigger mode of transportation to move him, your family, and all his stuff. And then you have to stay in said city for a week, because you got to be there for his move in and to get him situated and get groceries and the shit that he needs for his crib, and any like ceremonies that the college has for the incoming freshman class. And then my daughter
orientations and whatnot.
Yeah, you got to stay the whole time for that shit. So, and then that same week, my daughter starts high school, her freshman year, and we're going to San Francisco for a wedding.
Whoa.
So it's just a lot of side shit that's going on that I don't know. My bread just wasn't as Subway footlong bread as I thought it was going to be. So
I mean, fuck the bread. That time sounds like it's not even possible.
Yeah, it's crazy, bro. It's crazy right now. So it is my personal testament and goal when we start the road to Comic-Con for 2027. I want to start my own like campaign, get D-Walt to Comic-Con, because for those who don't know, I have never been to a San Diego Comic-Con.
I cannot believe this. It's so crazy. When you told me, I was like, no, you had to have been there. And then I started thinking like, wait a minute.
Never once.
He's ever been there.
I have never been in the building to add my sweaty, deodorant-free armpits to the mix.
Cauldron of
I have not had the luxury of adding my comic nerd stitch to the masses, and it is on my sweaty bucket list of things to do. So 2027 will be my year.
Hate to derail, but do you care to answer why this has never happened? You've been around this community for decades, David, and I've known you for many of that time. Why didn't you ever go?
I know. Rick, you know that I lived in California for almost 2 decades.
You lived like 5 miles from me for some time.
Yeah, I don't know. I just never have been to Comic-Con. Like I was all up in Silicon Valley Comic-Con when that was a thing.
Yeah.
I've never been to New York Comic-Con. I just never have been like a big you know what it is, bro? I spent so many years from like the time I was 18 till probably I was like 25. Like I used to be a club promoter. Like I had a business with a friend of mine starting freshman year of high school. And so every night as a club promoter in DC, I used to be at damn near every club in DC every night. And I did that shit for like 6-7 years. And so as our company grew, I started doing parties all up and down the East Coast. So I did parties in DC, I did parties in Virginia, I did parties in New York and New Jersey. And that shit wore on me more than I thought, to the point where like the idea of being around crowds of people and dealing with people in lines and all that shit. Like to this day, my wife knows that I will never, ever wait in line for anything. Yeah, because when you work in events and when you work in clubs and shit, and you know the bouncer and you know the owner and you know the other promoters, you don't have to wait in line.
Yep.
So the concept of waiting in lines is like nightmare fuel to me, bro. So really the draw for me of going to the con now is just to go and kick it with people in the community and friends that I've made over the years. I don't give a fuck about exclusive because I've never had problems getting exclusives. You know what I'm saying? And so it really is about the camaraderie. It really is about meeting people who reach out to me or who I reach out to and who I've made connections with over the years. And that is now the draw.
Yeah,
So
that's the best part of it. That's the best
yeah.
part of it.
So it's the part that I'm looking forward to the most. So I'm definitely going to be living vicariously through you guys. I had all the best plans and intentions to go this year, but 2027 is the year of the Walt, and we're going to make it happen.
All right.
Hell yeah.
Now that you got all that sentimental shit out of your systems.
All right, keep
Get down
talking.
to business.
Look, keep talking. Anchorage, keep talking. Anchorage Comic Con is coming up. I'll get you back.
Yeah, he'll be there.
Uh,
All right, what you got? What you had going on this week, broski?
this week, not really much. Did I get anything? Oh, I did get one thing. Oh.
It's cool when you probably pull out a like.
Shout out to my man Joseph. Shout out to Genyamata X.
Hell
Like I
yeah.
said, he was in
Ooh, nice.
in Japan with his wife a couple weeks ago. So I did get Casca. That was the one great thing that I got this week. So big shout out to him. Appreciate you, brother.
That's a good
And other than that, it's been pretty quiet. Just getting ready for this next trip that we about to take, and yeah, just basically planning that.
You and wifey, or you and the boys?
Huh?
You and wifey, or you and?
Oh yeah, no, me and the wife. You know, we going to Europe and like I don't know, 8 days actually. Damn, that shit is rapidly approaching.
Jesus Christ.
I actually did not know that.
Ash is like her best friend basically is throwing a birthday party for her boyfriend, and we suspect that maybe there may be a proposal in this whole thing happening. So it's like a big deal, and like all of these people are going, and obviously we going to support, but we're gonna go like hang out for a few days after all of that's done or whatever. You know what I'm saying?
Do you mind if I ask what part of the UK you're going to?
No, we going to France.
Very nice.
Wee.
Very
We're
nice.
gonna hang out a little bit after that. Maybe go down to Champagne or somewhere in the south of France. I don't know, but trying to figure that shit out. And then, like I told you, at the end of the year, we might be taking like a mega trip that is really, really a financial commitment. So we'll see what happens there.
Boog is going to be one of the first people to be launched into Mars by SpaceX in 2020.
SpaceX, right?
Shit. Well, congratulations, man. I hope you guys have a good time.
Yeah.
France in the summer is a beautiful experience.
No doubt. No
And,
doubt. I've been before, but not in but it was like fall or some shit. Actually, it might have been winter. I don't know. It
Yeah,
wasn't,
you-
but it
you have
wasn't
that
super
infamous-
cold when I was there.
You have that infamous video in France.
Right. Exactly.
Oh, man. Anytime I hear that beat now, I think of your face.
Hilarious.
Oh, man.
So yeah, that's that. That was my week. Where do we want to begin this evening, gentlemen?
Let's get into the meat and potatoes, or you guys want to do features first? What do you guys want to do?
Yeah, let's do the features. Sure.
All right,
Let's do
do
that.
Walton.
Actually,
I'll
I don't
put
even
mine.
know if I could screen share right now.
Oh yeah, wait. Poncho, do you hear us? Enable screen share. If not,
RMP.
Let me see.
All right. While we wait for you to pull that up, this isn't necessarily news, but it is a good way to fill some air. I went and saw He-Man today.
Oh, you saw it in the theater?
In the theater.
Okay.
I took both of my kids, and these spoiled children, like 10 minutes in, I hear snoring to the right and to the left.
Damn.
what? They're the children. You're the father. What are you talking about right now?
Right.
They were
How they
out.
fall asleep? That's
They were
crazy.
out. I did, to be fair, I did pick Leela up from her little summer intern job, whatever. And she was like, I was like, hey, we're going to the movies. And she was like, Dad, you know that I take a nap when I get home from work. And I was like, yeah, but you're young. It'll be fine.
That was very adult.
But it was I enjoyed it. It wasn't anything earth-shattering. Shout out to Jared Leto. Skeletor definitely steals the show.
Let me ask you: was there like comedic value in Skeletor, or was it all like serious?
It was a good balance.
Okay.
Like it was his, but you know what's interesting? I feel like tonally, the tone of the comedy was different. I feel like Skeletor's humor was more like clearly adult leaning humor,
Mm-hmm.
and it was
Mhm.
dark humor. And I feel like the He-Man and the heroes and like Man at Arms, especially, their humor was more like geared toward kids. So
Okay.
it was like a very interesting like juxtaposition between the two.
Okay.
But Skeletor was like all gas. I have no notes to give. The only thing from the film that I feel like I was missing, like the film owes me nothing. I feel like it checked a lot of the nostalgia boxes, and the kid who's playing He-Man did a really, really, really solid job. Like,
They CGI'd him up in the end, or what? What happened there?
you know what? I don't even think they needed to. I think dude like he looked like a regular dude when he was Adam, and when he turned into He-Man, like he had put in the work. Like the dude was swole. He
Okay.
wasn't like he didn't need it to be like roided out swole. He was like
Mm-hmm.
a muscular, overly looking muscular dude. So it was
Okay.
cool.
Okay. All right.
There was only one thing I feel like they robbed the fans of. I won't say what it is for the sake of spoilers, but to me, it was very evident that that is something that is a big part of He-Man's lore that was missing from the film. But outside of that, it was an enjoyable time. It's definitely not going to make back the money that they spent into this. What did we say that the total for this after production and marketing was, Rick? They needed to break even?
Rumor that we're being told by like all the movie sites and whatnot is 500 million.
Yeah.
500 million. That seems like a lot. What?
Now
Yeah,
that,
I think it's like
yeah,
250 to make it, and like another 200 to 250 to promote it.
promote for all the
Was
marketing.
that 500
Yeah.
million worth of effects and big actors? And what would you say about that, Dave?
No. No. So I will say that they will not make. I don't even think they've broken 100 million back worldwide.
Mm.
But Amazon is like, I guess they're saying the movie has performed well for them, and we know Jeff Bezos isn't hurting for cash. Do I think it'll get a sequel? Yes. Do I think the sequel will be in movie theaters? Probably not. It may be like one of those straight Amazon movies. If I were them at this point, that's what I would do. And I think that this movie will go on to get like cult following appeal,
Mm-hmm.
like on some modern day Flash Gordon type shit. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't remember. I guess I'm maybe too young for this too, but I don't remember Flash Gordon coming out in the movie theater. But I remember everybody liked Flash Gordon. You know what I'm saying? Like it had a cult following. Same thing with movies like Beastmaster. I don't remember Beastmaster coming out in the movie theater, but I know everybody used to fuck with Beastmaster when it would come on like TBS and shit.
Right.
I see He-Man having that same kind of appeal that a lot of people won't go see it in the movie theater, but when it comes out on streaming, I can see it doing pretty well.
Mm. All right. Okay. Highlights. Who's first? We keeping the highlights pretty short and sweet this evening because we have a few things we want to get to. So I'm doing Rick's picks first.
Yeah, let's let Rick's picks go first.
Cool.
I've been talking.
All right.
This is a
Me
very
and Rick and I picked some things, you know.
spinning effect on that Thor. Is that a custom made thing?
I do not know. I guess.
Yeah.
That's pretty interesting. Oh man, I forgot about that What's Up Danger one. That one was incredible. That Catwoman was sick. Yeah, I could hear the little old man music playing while Woody's getting done up in Toy Story 2 when I saw this one. This was great.
Yeah. I saw this one this past week. This one stood out to me too. Bradley Harper, aka Harper_Figs with a Z. Little Toy Story
Z.
nostalgia here. Good one. Okay.
Yeah,
Up
that was good.
next.
Straight about
have
Go with what's next.
up next.
Yeah, I'm starting to pull from Instagram for mine, I think. And
Okay, cool.
this is from Eric. You seeing this? She's got the fucking robot in the back. She got the Eva 01 in the back, or Eva 02, sorry, in the back. masculine in the front. Oh my god.
Yeah, this is fire. I love the possession in here, how they're facing opposite ways, and like this whole frame up, the lighting, super good. This is tight.
Yeah.
I didn't see this, but this is dope. Shout out to
Yeah,
Aaron
this
Figures.
is great.
That's Aaron Figures with the underscore at the end on Instagram. This is dope. Very nice.
Good.
Okay. Up
And then last
next,
one for me.
a 3 and out. We
The three-piece
have.
chicken.
You pulled all three of yours from the gram, Rick?
No. But Brad's was from the page, and the last two were from Instagram. But going forward, I think all of mine are going to start being from Instagram. This week, I just really wanted to feature the community.
I did see something on Instagram. I don't know if I could find it now, um, but yeah, somebody was going crazy with the Revel Tech Thor hand pose and shit. But it was super duper nice. But yeah, this is a little set put together by Vin Faith underscore toy art. Got guts there and walkway to a castle or some ruins or something like that. Super duper nice. We collaborate with Vin Faith quite a bit on Instagram. One of the few people that we do actually collaborate with. And yeah,
this was crazy, man. Yeah, this was really nice.
Simple
Took
and
it all
clean.
the way, took that shit apart, and made it work his own way, man.
Made it work.
This
Yeah,
was really
simple
good.
and clean though. I love this, man. Really, really nice.
Yeah, this
That
is
is
Shout out to
very,
him.
very clever to dismantle the figure if the articulation isn't there. At least in the composure and the way that the figure's put together, it allows you to do what you need to do. I like that.
Yep.
Like a lot.
I'm gonna see if I could. Dave, did you have anything?
I do. I put
Okay.
them in
Yeah.
the chat.
I thought so. I thought they was just further
I
up.
got
I
a
wasn't
quick
100% sure.
3 to get in and out of this.
Okay, cool. Got yours. Okay. First one for Dave.
Let's see. I didn't really have a theme this week. I was just scrolling the page and
Oh, I like this one too. Yeah, I
yeah, I
saw this
did
one.
2 full scrolls. And so if you got a second look from me on my second scroll through, then that's what I selected. This was just really cool to me. If you saw Chainsaw Man Rize, I think that's what it was called.
Yep.
Reze. This was a very somber moment in the film. And it's captured really well here. I love the way that the light is above. Is it Makina? Is that how you say her name? Makina?
Makima.
Yeah, Makima. On her eyes there as she looks down at Reze. And this is just a very cool moment, the way this is captured if you saw that movie. And I like it. I like the posing on Makima. This is quality. This is quality.
Yeah, this was really nice. I like this too. Great lighting, great mood lighting.
Who is this artist? Michael.
I never know how to pronounce his last name, but I do know this is Moz toy photography on Instagram. Moz MOZ underscore toy underscore photography on Instagram. I mean, at one point I thought it was like Moz box photography and a toy box or something like that. I think it still says that on his little avatar thing there, but yeah, shout out to him. This is really nice lighting. Okay.
My second pick was. Yeah. I actually want to get. I like this, but I want to get your opinion on something in this pick from both of you.
Sure.
Oh, if it's this guy.
Yeah. So I like this a lot. I like the coloring of this because it's making it look like it's at a certain time of day and like the magic hour. Leave it to Wolverine and Sabretooth to make their fight like hella epic. And they're like, yeah, we need really good lighting for this scrap. And but tell me, how would you have solved for the broken sculpt in the positioning of doing the waist swivel here? Where see how the diaphragm is broken up like this and it's very obvious because of the deco. Yes, that movement is supernatural with the human body, but are y'all cool with the way that the sculpt is broken up with the paint on the upper abdomen and then his chest like this?
I mean, it don't bother me too much. I like this figure a lot. I recently actually shot this figure too, but
Mhm.
I would have just covered it with the arm. Honestly, me personally, I would have just put the arm up a little bit and just covered that part a little bit.
Saber tooth arm.
Yeah.
Like, so you would have cheated it because again, you are bound by the paint apps on the figure. And
Mhm.
again, yes, you could 100% pull this off and the texture and the clothes and everything would have turned with you. But because you're limited by the deco, you would have just fudged it and hit it by the hand.
Yeah, that's it. Just hit it with the hand. I would have
Yeah,
fixed Wolverine's
you could
belt.
swing it forward, and you don't see it.
But I like a lot of Arch Ravello. I like a lot of his stuff, but I always tell him, yo, let me send you some cutouts. Stop this digital cutout bullshit. He's got a little bit of digital effects and a digital sound effect there too. It looks
Yeah, I
like
see.
the blood
It
on
looks
Sabretooth is tangible though.
like some of the blood on Wolverine's claws is
Yeah.
digital.
All of that extra residual blood is all um, edited, photoshopped or something like that. But he does very clean crop contained shots. Um, a lot of single like solo shots and stuff like that too. But yeah, this is nice though. Agent 37 underscore action on Instagram. Agent 37 underscore action on Instagram.
Cool.
But
So
yeah,
this is good. Definitely some room for a little bit of tweaks here and there, but this one stood out to me this week. And then my last picture.
yeah, your last one. We got two picks this week that are Berserk related.
Yeah, that was
Oh
a
yeah.
I also thought of that this was my pick when I saw that you did get your casket in. So
Mhm.
again, good for you. I just like the simplicity of this. And I know the artist who probably shot this and set this up is like, simple, shut the fuck up. I can tell that there was like a lot of intention with the way that this is framed. But in my opinion, based on what little I know of action figure photography, this looks like a shot that he set up in his viewfinder, just by the way everything is framed really well and with intentionality and positioned here.
Mhm.
And this to me looks like this could have been like a manga panel. And so I like it. I like it a lot.
Yeah, you can see the seaside here. It's a pretty small area made to look a lot larger than it is, and that's the um, the alchemy of toy photography and the magic of toy photography. So you can see he's layered it pretty well here to get this final result.
Yeah, because it looks like they're in the midst of a really big battle and that they're
Uh,
probably surrounded by on all sides, but this is
mhm.
literally just 5 figures in a frame set up in a really tight shot.
Yep.
And so it captures, in my opinion, the best that Berserk and these two characters have to offer, and it's just really good. So
Yeah, really nice. Alvin Villanueva is bushido.figs on Instagram. Bushido.figs on Instagram. And those are our picks of the week. I gotta find this Thor thing, man. I don't know where it was, but it was really cool. Okay, where do we want to go in terms of news? I know Legends had a interesting live stream that kind of came by surprise. Did we hear any mention of that? They dropped like the Beyonce album or some shit, right?
hilarious. No, that was unexpected. So unexpected that I still have actually not seen it.
Hmm.
So I'm actually excited to hear you and Rick lead this because for me, a lot of like this is the first time that David has seen this type shit reactions from me.
Okay.
Um, I think the only one that I saw revealed, and it wasn't even in the reveal, it was just a photo afterward, was the Doc Samson.
Okay.
Other than that, I don't really know what's coming that was released. And was there two? Was there the Marvel Legends ones, and then was there another one that Hasbro did? Was there another panel where they revealed some stuff for G.I. Joe?
Yes, it was. So yeah, Marvel Legends on the 8th, which was that Monday or Tuesday? I think that was Monday.
either of those days because those are 2 days that I was at work, so I had missed all of that shit.
Yeah, I'm pretty
There
sure
were
this was
certainly
Monday.
days this week.
Yeah, Monday they just dropped a pre-recorded live stream. And I saw a funny a funny post from Toy Farce saying that the collectors was mad that they couldn't go in the comments and hit and post pass or something like that. It was something to that. I'm butchering it, but it was pretty funny.
Hating real. Did they
Yeah.
do this last year? Is it interesting that we're getting this level of reveals this close to the con?
I don't know. I'm assuming that a lot of the stuff that we've seen as of late will be on display at the con.
Interesting.
We'll see it in person, a bunch of this stuff. But yeah, Wolverine, Deadpool, blend mesh here. I think that might have happened in the movie. I really don't even remember, honestly. But yeah, there's that, and also.
Are you able to screen share? I hadn't really seen any of this shit.
Oh, I'm not screen share. Oh shit, I'm on the wrong
No,
tab. I'm sorry.
we're stuck on Berserk, baby.
My bad.
Guts, all in them guts.
My bad. Okay, so yeah, Wolverine, Deadpool. Which again, I don't know if this was in the movie. Did he show up for a hot
No,
second?
this was a concept, I believe.
Okay, I think all of these they said were concepts or whatever. So I don't know.
Interesting. Hasn't this been in the comics recently? This Wolverine Deadpool look like this?
I mean, to lie, I'm not 100% sure on that.
If you know, I see Brian is in the comments, and I think this was in a comic recently, but I could be wrong. If you know, comment in the chat.
Hold on a second.
I see it as Wolverine pool now.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, you're sharing.
Okay, cool. So yeah, and then there was Deadpool and X-Force. Again, they said this was concept. Well. Can you tell me if this is actually accurate to the comic book look, though?
Mm-mm.
No, right?
No, this is supposed to be like a movie middle ground.
Okay, all right. There's that. I could see that still being popular with a lot of people. And then they did Cavalrine, basically, which was when Henry Cavill appeared as Wolverine in one of the alternate realities or whatever. I guess I don't got a good shot at the face here, but supposedly the face sculpt was good. Let me see if I could.
Yeah, the face sculpt itself is really good. I just think the hairline is too high.
It's not right. Let me see.
Yeah, I think the hairline is too high. Like I kept rewatching that scene where he turns around, and like it's the fact that he does have a widow's peak, that kind of tripped them up, and they just made the hairline too high because he doesn't have it that high in the film. But like I said, they wanted to do that widow's peak, and they just pronounced it a little too much. But likeness wise, fuck the hair. Like head sculpt, dude, it looks just fucking like him. They're absolutely shitting on McFarlane and anybody else that did it in 6-inch-ish kind of form.
Look at
that. That's fucking him, dog.
Yeah, that's pretty impressive. It would be interesting. I wonder how far they're gonna go. Do you think we'll get a Short King Wolverine?
Dude, that's what people were saying. Like, damn, no Short King Wolverine.
Yeah, that actually I think would be one of the biggest sellers if they did do Short King Wolverine. That would be pretty fucking sick.
This is a good body to grab to just change out the head and the hands and have a civilian and some and a wife beater and some jeans and shit working on a car or whatever you want to do with them.
Florida Marvel Legends.
right.
NPC. That'll be cool. How do you? Yeah, I guess it's kind of cool. I mean, this is basically just a Deadpool body with a Deadpool Wolverine mask on, right?
Right. And the clawed hands. Yeah. I mean, this is cool. I it's a easy pass for me for all of these, except maybe I would get the Cavill to just use it as a NPC, like you said. But
you know, I would not be mad seeing this like movie take on the X-Force Deadpool. Mm-hmm. I would not be mad if that's how the movie suits look. That's actually a really good
it looks good
live action interpretation of that comic look. That would be pretty sick. Yeah, that Calvarine is pretty cool. I like that a lot.
Okay, so that was that. Hold on, sorry.
Okay. So then that was part of the reveal.
Right. And then they had a 2-pack here with the Void from the
Valentina.
Thunderbolts movie and this chick, I forget her name.
Valentina.
Valentina.
This looks like the old like Sharon Carter or whatever, like military.
I think that's
outfit.
it. I think that's
Is
it.
it?
Yeah.
That'll like a Hillary Clinton buck.
It may or may not be because I feel like that was a little more slender and she looks a little more like she got a little more meat on the bones there. I'm not sure.
I have that Sharon Carter in my G.I. Joe display as my Marvel Joes, and this Valentina, this is definitely Elaine from Seinfeld thickness. So
Okay.
And what is this, a 2-pack?
Yeah, it's a 2-pack. But you know, again, the easy pass for me, unless of course I see it on clearance and I could just use the female for an NPC.
Look, my brother,
Yeah.
you will for sure see that on clearance.
Right.
Is that an online exclusive or is that a store exclusive? Like, who's getting that?
I'm not 100% sure. But yeah, they also showed off this Spider-Man here with the unmasked or the half mask Tom Holland head, and also 2002 Green Goblin. You know that we got the No Way Home Green Goblin, but now we could have a Marvel Legends updated 2002 Green Goblin. We haven't had that since the Toy Biz days, I guess.
I guess this is cool. Does the likeness look like Willem Dafoe?
As far as I know, maybe I should just go to Logo. He probably got all.
Are you guys excited for this? Do you fuck with that Green Goblin enough to basically?
I mean,
It looks good.
I'm good.
Okay.
I never bought the first one, so I'll probably buy this one if it's not some ridiculous pre-order price. But we'll get into that later.
Look a little weird right there. Oh my gosh.
I mean, I'm seeing it from a distance. That's kind of Defoe.
I mean, it's kind of Defoe. But yeah, it looks a little strange. But
Poncho, the reason I said Elaine from Seinfeld is because I don't know how many people watched Veep in our audience. So I was trying to make a connection. But yes, that looks nothing like Elaine. She's more like how she looked in Veep. How about that?
She's leaping it up.
Yeah, she's sleek.
And we had
what's going on with Scorpion's tail right there? That's creepy. That's uncomfortable.
That is the classic original look for Scorpion. We did get that same kind of setup, buck build, what have you, some time ago. But maybe it wasn't pinless, and
is it bendable?
Huh?
Is this bendable?
Yeah, I believe so. Yeah. The other one was, so I would assume this one is too. But again, I think this is pinless. It's got the original tail from the comic books, basically. So yeah, it looks a little phallic.
Phallic. Yeah, not having the little like hook thing on the end of it.
Yeah,
I wouldn't. Don't touch me with that shit while we fighting, bro. Like Spider-Man from New York too. He yelling out "pause" the whole fight.
And then we also got a classic boomerang. So we are very close to completing a Sinister Syndicate crew and their proper costumes.
That's nice.
So
I'm sure people went crazy for this.
Yeah, these two I will definitely cop. I'm good with these two. These are both some type of exclusive. Walmart. I think one is Walmart and one is Target, maybe. I don't know. Amazon for Scorpion and Walmart for Boomerang.
Why? That makes him the hardest one to get.
Then they gave us updated Secret Wars Doom. I don't know why this is necessary, but he's got the Draco or some shit there, and there's that single carded. This is Walmart. Nobody cares about that.
Wait, why did they do that? That shit. That's the same exact one that was in the 2-pack with Ms. Marvel.
Yeah,
right?
It's supposed to be updated to the comic book in some type of way. I don't know if it's just the gun that makes it so or what, but it is what it is. Then they showed off Doc Samson again. Doc Samson will be the 4th figure maybe in this series.
They also said it was the last.
Huh?
They said it would be the last.
Oh, he's the last one?
Yeah, so this whole like rumor of Immortal Hulk must be dead.
But wait, fuck Immortal Hulk. Where is King Hulk? The like Gladiator
Yeah.
Hulk.
I mean, there's still a bunch of Hulks to do, but yeah.
I
So
really
we got
wish
what
I really wish they
Abomination.
wouldn't have
We
done.
got Hulk 2099. We got
Smart Hulk.
the Smart Hulk was the other one. Okay, right, and Doc Samson. Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
I wish we wouldn't have got 2099 now. I would have rather had King or Immortal than
I would have.
2099.
Yeah, but they was doing that kind of playing on the Toy Biz stuff. So King Hulk wasn't a thing
But,
then.
but I mean, neither is 2099 Hulk. You know, like
2099 was a Toy Biz release for sure.
I don't remember.
But it wasn't.
I don't
Yeah,
remember.
no, there's no 2099.
You sure? Well, I gotta look.
Yeah,
this
no
up.
way, Jose.
Where it was.
I'm pretty sure this is the first time we've ever gotten 2099 Hulk in figure form. I don't remember because the only 2099 figures that we had before we had Doom. I want to say we had Ghost Rider.
Yeah, when I say Toy Biz though, it definitely.
Oh, you mean the kids line?
The kids line.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, you're right. But we do need to go back. We can't be going over this too fast. That Doc Samson is fucking egregious.
Why you say that?
That makes no damn sense at $35. They need to go
price.
back to the drawing board.
The price is
That's
ridiculous.
crazy, man.
Yeah,
Two hands and a head.
You said they showed him again, but this is the first time that they've shown off this Doc Samson, right?
Well, no, it's not the first time. It was revealed by one of those sites. Here we go. It was revealed a week ago by In Demand Toys. Now, I don't know if that was actually their reveal or if that they had just got the pre-order solicits and they just leaked it early or some shit, but it seemed like it was their reveal to do. And then Hasbro officially unveiled it on the live stream and basically showed you what it came with, and then we saw the price, and it's just like, yo, this is exactly what you would get for a regular single carded regular Marvel Legends and a Build-A-Figure wave that you would pay $27 for now.
And I just want to squash this now. That is not a deluxe figure.
Not at all.
No.
That is the
they just put that shit in a deluxe box.
Yeah. That is the Squadron Supreme what's his face body, right?
It's the Hercules body is what they said. But yeah, I guess that's the Hyperion body too.
So Hyperion came in a 2-pack and the Hercules was single carded, and I'm pretty sure Hercules was not $35.
Not at all.
And so for this to only come with one head and another pair of hands, that does not equate to a $35.
They should have went crazy, gave you all the hands and gave you a ponytail kind of modern head sculpt that you could eventually put on like a big suited body or something like that. Because Doc Samson during the Thunderbolts pre-Dark Avengers era was basically like the Team Shrink, basically.
Yeah.
So
there's so many comic panels like of him talking to people in that fucking chair.
Yeah. So
and doesn't he wear a lab coat sometimes?
Does he?
Yeah, he has.
I feel like I've seen Doc Samson in a lab coat before with the ponytail and the glasses on.
Maybe, but yeah.
I'm just thinking of another thing that could have been a pack-in. You know what I'm saying? For
ponytail head sculpt. Come on, bro. Like, what are we doing here? $35 for this is actually disgusting. Like,
man, this shit is nutty.
You're giving credence to the people that be like constantly talking shit about Marvel Legends. This is a valid, grievance right here for sure.
I went to go pre-order him on Amazon, and then like reality hit, and I'm like, this shit isn't gonna sell out. Like Doc Samson is not like your average, like, hey, let me cop this type of figure. So I'll wait because I'm confident. And at $35, I'll catch him when he hits like 27 or something.
Yeah. There's no way I could justify 35. That's just absolutely crazy.
Yeah. Is that
show this off? This is going to be a retro carded figure. This will match up with the Magic that just came out in the Secret Wars stuff. Maybe you compare them with your old what's my man's name? The goofy
Doug Lock, what's his name?
Warlock.
Warlock.
Warlock. Yep.
Doug
Yeah.
Lock when they're combined.
Which I know at some point we'll get an update of that for sure. Since they're doing all this new mutant stuff, we're gonna get a deluxe.
Yeah, and he's all around the comics right now.
So correct me if I'm wrong. I've been wrong once or twice or 15 times before. Why is Cypher in his New Mutants uniform, but he's packed in with the sword from Swords of X, which was a recent comic run?
I have no clue. I mean, I guess they're giving us DLC or some shit. I really don't know. And also, there's nothing here to like decipher his powers or anything. Like, this is some bullshit.
I mean, it's cool because one, I need a cipher. So yes, I will get it. Two, it is interesting that they did him this way because yeah, I guess this is a paper chase because why not release him the same way they did Danny Moonstar and then pack him in with the other heads so you can army build. But I guess they're like, nah, nigga, we want all the money. Like, so we will release a cannonball like this, and we will release a sunspot like this, and we will release, you know what I'm saying? So buckle up, I guess.
Yeah. Too bad there, but that's going to be a retro carded release for Target, I believe. Yes, Target exclusive. Okay, I mean, I like my own shit. And then they showed us this here, which has got mixed reviews, but I think Dave pointed out what I think a lot of people have gathered since, but you was the first person that I saw that says something about this. But this kind of smooth look for Beast is really like no indication of like fur on this body, which is kind of bullshit. It should be a little something on the shoulders and on the knees or something. But Dave, you want to say what you said about this body?
I actually think it was P that said that this was going.
But but
original 5 like human beast form.
Human
beast.
Yeah, which makes a lot of sense. Yeah, P was actually the one that said that, and yes, it does make a lot of sense. I've seen people, so I didn't see the reveal of this happen, but I did see the shitstorm of people talking about this, and for a lot of people, this was gonna be their saving grace beast because they missed out on the first release of that beast, and then they missed out on the second release of Lab Coat Beast, and people who didn't want to pay the secondary market price were waiting on the X-Men 97 Beast, and you could literally hear like the sound of hearts breaking of fanboys when they released this.
Yeah, that's too bad.
This looks like European Wax Center, Hank. Like,
and the thing about this too is that with a lot of the X-Men 97 figures, you can, with most of them so far, I would say like 90% that have come out so far, you could pretty much just swap the head between one of your like quote unquote comic based characters and put it on the better penless, better painted bodies that they've been releasing for the X-Men 97 figures. And you're not really going to be able to do that here. It's going to look the contrast is going to be too much. You know what I'm saying? So,
and this to me is also just a very clear indicator that Hasbro does not go the extra mile for us as fans, because Mondo just released this same figure like this year, and it also is in the animated style, but they were able to convey the fur via shading and via paint application.
Yes.
So to use this body mold in anticipation of a future retool and a future reuse, but not go the extra mile to add the paint apps to sell the fur, par for the course for this company.
Yeah, that's really they could have fudged it a lot better by doing that if they would have just did some dry brushing or some black parts on what those little hints of fur on the shoulders and the forearms and stuff like that, you know?
one of the worst things about this beast, and I hope that you can show a photo of it, are the abs. Like that shit is ridiculous. Like it looks like
as far as what?
It looks like body armor. It doesn't look like a person's abs. Like it looks like he's wearing some type of like armor over his stomach area. It's crazy.
Gotcha.
It looks ridiculous. What up, P?
What's up, y'all?
Howdy, brother.
Oh, it's a video. Okay.
Yeah, get a good shot of him not like crunched over so you can see the full detail of those abs, and it's ridiculous. P, was I right? That was you that had said the piece about him being used as human beast, right?
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
That was me.
That was you, Richolas? All right, I knew it was one of you guys. All right.
Listen, I don't know what all the discourse is.
Maybe he did say it first.
I don't know what all the discourse is about this beast. All I'm hearing is my steak is too juicy and my lobster is too buttery. Like, how long have y'all been begging on your hands and knees for a new beast, and you finally get one that looks exactly like the cartoon, and you complain? It's crazy. Looks exactly like it to me, dog. I don't know what you're talking about.
This is not a steak is too juicy, lobster is too buttery type situation. Like, we have two beasts that are comic beasts. And this isn't even their first rodeo. Like, they have already set the aesthetic of what their X-Men 97 line is going to look like. And this, in my opinion, this beast doesn't even fit in with the current look of their X-Men 97.
I wouldn't say that. It looks pretty good. It's just what you said. They didn't go the extra mile. I do think that it's going to look really nice with all of the other releases that they put out.
I think once you see this, okay, watch. Do they have a promo photo of this beast with any of the other figures in that line?
Not that I saw, no.
And there's a reason for that. Because the minute that you put this beast with your other characters, because as you just said, some of the X-Men 97 releases that we've gotten with a few tweaks and changes of a head swap here, a hand swap here, some accessory swaps there, you can fudge it and they can be used in your regular Marvel Legends releases, right? Like, you can sub in some things.
Yeah.
This beast is going to stick out like a sore thumb with your regular Marvel Legends figures.
Well, no shit.
Well, that's for sure. I'm not worried. I'm not.
And with the rest of your X-Men 97 line.
I don't see that.
No, absolutely not. It looks like the X-Men 97 art direction.
I'll wait. We're here every Friday. We'll talk about it again, but put a pin in this.
I never got to say my piece before.
Speak on it, brother.
My biggest issue with it is those butterfly joints. There's no way you're ground up designing a new figure and you give it the worst fucking butterfly joints that don't move forward. This is egregious. It's brand new. You just designed it.
Yeah,
how could you not
butterfly
do that?
joints was a big point of contention with a lot of people too. I mean, but Legends has been doing that with a lot of their bigger figures for a while now. It's just like, what is the point of butterfly joints that only go back? Like,
it's dumb. Don't get me wrong. I would have preferred a little bit of cell shading, but that's just a personal preference. Personal preferences aside, these butterfly joints that don't move forward and only move back, they piss me off so much, man. I hate them.
Yeah.
Oh man, I hate it when they do shit like that, especially when they're brand new. When they're brand new design, like what are we doing? You know, what's the point?
To a point that Tyree just made in the comments, and I want to make sure that the point that I just made is not missed. Tyree said that Wave 3 and onward of the X-Men 97 line is animation accurate. So Walt is wrong. Cool. But what Walt said was,
it doesn't look like the cartoon.
Put this beast with your other X-Men 97 characters from Wave 1, Wave 2, because those figures didn't go away. This beast will not match with the rest of your X-Men 97 line.
That's the long game that Hasbro's playing.
So what are you saying? Are you saying that Hasbro themselves should nerf every figure moving forward because the first two waves weren't up to snuff? That's insane.
No, I'm saying that people's complaints were they were waiting on this beast for anyone that missed the first release of Beast, the lab coat release of Beast, because just like Wave 1 and Wave 2, you could fudge it with the X-Men 97 characters with the rest of your line. But because they changed up the aesthetic and this has a very cartoon look in this wave that has now deviated from the previous waves. This is not what people were anticipating. Now, if it makes sense and it matches everything going forward, and they circle back and redo those characters from wave 1 and wave 2, that's a very Hasbro thing to do. But to say that people were shocked because this doesn't look like what they were anticipating, that's a fair assessment because we're 2, if not 3 waves in already with that line.
All right, well, we'll see what happens. We can't spend 80 hours on Beast, but
I mean we could.
It's been a
Looks
lot
fine.
of back and forth with people in the community about that. And real quick, like we said, same week, G.I. Joe actually also had some stuff. I think we had already saw some images for this Action Man figure.
Yeah.
But here we
we
are.
did.
I feel like we talked about this last week.
We did, because it was it was a surprise drop, but it looks like they have way more promo pics. This looks great.
Yeah, this looks dope. Actually, I felt like before that, well, I didn't know that you would be able to remove the harnesses and all of that stuff. Or why am I seeing this little emblem here but not on these other shots? Or maybe I am. All right, I'm bugging. Okay,
It's just blocked out. It's just blocked up all the
they
guns.
just covered it. Okay, but yeah, this is definitely a good buck for G.I. Joe. A good looking figure.
It comes with a shit ton of accessories.
Yeah.
I think this was the regular price too. I don't think they jacked this up and made
They
it.
did jack it up, and everybody was
Did
dead.
I
Yes.
pre-ordered this, but I don't. Maybe I just.
When you
didn't
say
look-
jack it up, what was the price?
The $44.99 and old deluxes were $36.99.
He got
Let me look at the
Blue
stupid
Lives
Mondo.
Matter flag on his hat. What's going on? What is that?
What?
He said he got a Blue Lives Matter flag on his hat. The only reason I know is that I do the Wednesday show, and we looked at the price, and we were like, "Damn, what is going on?"
Wait, how much did you say it was?
$44.99. And
Yeah.
Bushido last year, which was another deluxe, it's either $36 or $39.99. So they are raising prices.
I mean, it is a lot of stuff, and we did hear. I don't know if y'all saw that, but somebody out of Canada had put up a YouTube video like a week or so ago saying that coming down the pike, the Canada prices were going up, so it'll get around to us in the States soon too. Hasbro was going to have another price increase, basically.
Yeah.
So we'll see how that goes. There was also these two things, Grand Slam with the HAL. I don't know what that is. Heavy artillery laser. Okay, there we go.
There it
And
is.
also, what's this other guy's name?
Clutch.
Oh, right, with the repainted vamp.
The Desert Storm vamp.
Yes.
The we're at war with Iran again vamp. But yeah, I pre-ordered Grand Slam and the whatever the fuck that is he's sitting on, and Action Man, and I don't think I pre-ordered. Were those the only things that were shown for G.I. Joe?
I believe so. I'm not 100% sure on that. If somebody's in the comments and they know for certain, let me know. But that's all I had up there.
But before we move on to NECA or anybody, we did have a bunch of super chats.
Oh,
which
cool.
thank you so much, because we are on the road to Comic-Con.
Yes, we are.
It's fast approaching, and it gets away from us all because time marches on. We got a super chat with 2 shout out hands. I think that's what they are. I've never known what they are. From Hendo L Baby, longtime supporter Hendo L. Shout out to Hendo L.
Shout out to Hendo L.
Absolute legend. We got another super chat from Jeremiah.
Shout out to Jeremiah.
He says, "Happy pod, gents. Rick, did you watch the Rock Shala and 86 Reviews interview with Obi, who used to manage Tamashii Nations? Learned so much about behind the scenes of SHF." Yeah, that was a great interview.
Oh yeah.
Really brought a lot of things that we assumed and kind of felt was what was going on to light. So that was really great. Everybody check it out. Great information being dropped. And although Obi did move over to trading cards, he does still run the Instagram. So he's still in the meat of it. You know, he's still in the mix, baby. But he's just he's not doing the same. He's not in the same position that he was before. But
yeah, and it's not like he
recommend
was
it.
fired or anything. He says in the interview like they just switch it up every couple of years. So if you're doing a lot of complaining on the Tamashii Instagram comment section, just wait 6 years and then maybe you'll get your way.
And you know what he said in the interview? They like it. Oddly enough, they love people complaining, so keep doing it. He says it's great. There's great
Well,
engagement.
I mean,
and they
clearly
love it.
they have been one of the companies that be listening to the fans and the complaints.
Absolutely.
Like so.
Absolutely, and he acknowledged some of those complaints in that interview. It was a great interview. Shout out to Obi, good dude. That was great. I highly recommend y'all check it out. A lot of great stuff is done. We're not about to sit here and cover somebody else's information and shit like that, but it was really good. It's really informative. Highly recommend you go check it out. It's not just Dragon Ball too. You know, he dives into MVC and JJK and
All
you know
right,
the
let
whole
them watch
stuff.
let them watch
Yeah,
it. All
go
right.
watch it. Go watch it. And sure enough, he hath appeared. We got a super chat from Bo Biggs, baby.
Shout
The
out to
silence
Bo
behind the
Biggs.
violence. We have
Big.
Bo Biggs' foster brother here with us in the chat tonight. D Walt. Thank you so
Hey.
much, Bo Biggs.
My nigga Bo Bigger. Just letting you all know in advance. We will have a special like 3-minute interview with Bo Biggs on next Friday's show in honor of Juneteenth. So make sure you tune in.
David's just making
Bo
shit
Biggs-
up on the spot.
No, bro. Bo Biggs is gonna be on here giving his grandma's secret rib recipe for your Juneteenth barbecue. So make sure you guys tune in next Friday, the #1 barbecue podcast on YouTube.
Hell yeah.
Bo Biggs will be in the house. So
Smoky baby. Yeah, shout out Bo Biggs. Shout out to everybody who's giving super chats tonight. Oh, while I was talking, we got another one. We got a incredibly generous super chat from Kwame Taylor. Says $5 to D Walt. Cheer up. Everyone is entitled to their own opinion, brother. Hell yeah.
hey,
A podcast would be very boring if all of us fucking agreed, dog. I'll tell you that right now.
That's
Hands
true.
up, Bobby.
Yeah.
Love you,
You'd
bro.
just be agreed, and then we'd move on to that. That's boring. We're always out here.
That's all I'm here for is for the discourse.
Yeah,
That's
keeping it
It's
a
crazy.
Buckington for everybody at all times, baby. 24/7, 365. So again, thank you so much to everybody for the super chats. This is all going towards the Comic Con fund. It's fast approaching, dog. Oh my god, we got another one. We got another super chat.
I like that.
Thank you so much, Donna. Oh, he changed his name to Donna Figs. Okay, no more pops.
Hell
He just
yeah.
abandoned
That's
the
the
mob.
real
Hell
celebration.
yeah.
That
Yeah.
is the
I was
real
just-
celebration.
My man,
Finally.
that's what I'm talking about. The
Clarity.
times, they are a changing. No more pops. Get him out of here.
Don't let them do that to you, Donna Pops. You go ahead and
Fuck
let that shit
Funko
build up like
Pops.
a landfill in the crib. Keep collecting, brother.
It's okay, pops. I have some pops. I
No.
have
Throw them out.
Pokemon ones.
They'll all be on clearance soon enough, bro.
Throw 'em out.
Wait. Your time is coming.
You never
What
bought
does
the
the
big
super chat
starter?
say?
You never bought the big starter Pokemon? They're like 1-on-1 scale. Those are great, Poncho.
Fuck no, because they look like Pops.
I love them. Okay, Donna Pops, don't listen to him. Great conversation, brothers. This is Donna Pops Burner. I knew it, baby. I thought from a mile away, brother. Says, I upload shorts from cons attended. Headed to Joe Fest in a few weeks. SDCC fun activated.
Let's
Thank you,
go.
brother.
Let's go.
Greatly appreciate it. I saw earlier you said
Wait,
you were
when
going to
is
Comic
Joe
Con.
Fest?
That makes me sad, man. Joe Fest is in a few weeks. Fast approaching this Joe Fest is. I've seen some people already like I'll be at Joe Fest and et cetera, et cetera. So it is fast approaching this Joe Fest. Thanks so much, Donna Poss, man.
Wait, what did you say, Boog? You said when is Joe Fest?
Yeah, because you just said it's fast approaching. When?
Oh, don't worry, you'll be there.
Why you say that?
Look, you'll get it later. All
Yeah,
right, let's keep
we
it
watched
going.
the first few minutes. We had another super chat. Can you believe that? We have another super chat. Bradley Harper donating to himself essentially, saying says Cartoon Beast looks like Cartoon Beast. Go figure. The
Who would have thought?
Comic-Con.
Who'd have thought?
I'm not letting y'all
not
get away
me.
with that.
Stop the presses.
It would be different if we did not have a superior, and not even superior, just a well executed version of Cartoon Beast done by Mondo.
You think Hasbro is gonna pay for another Paint App pass? Like, there's no fucking. He looks fine.
There's no paint on it at all.
Dog, I think it, dude. I think it. Whatever. It looks fine. I think it looks fine.
And you want to before we move on? Thank you to everybody for the super chats. Highly appreciated. Again, this is all going towards the Comic Con fund. You guys are looking out for us so much. I highly appreciate it. But before we
this
change
is
the
awesome,
topic,
guys. Thank you.
the greatest part about this whole discourse is that Poncho doesn't even fucking like the X-Men, and he's
I
standing
know.
on business
Sure
either
don't.
way. What a guy.
Look, but this is what's funny to me, and I will argue this shit all night. I know Boog said we don't want to spend a lot of time on that. I will argue this shit all night because I've seen this man with a straight face defend all 37 fucking Gokus that Bandai has put out.
You know why? Because they look like fucking Goku, dog, just like this beast.
But you know, but my point is the first Goku looks like the fucking 37th Goku.
It does not. Yo, are you crazy? Look, I want you to put the first Goku from 2009 next to this one.
Let me apply it to Beast. And that's all I want you to do. And then we'll be good. Take everything you're going to say because I know that you'll die on that hill. And it's fair. It's a good hill to die on. Goku with the wrinkles on the right arm versus number 27 that had the wrinkles on the left arm.
What are you saying? What are you saying? You're saying that Beast doesn't look like Beast. This version of Beast doesn't look like Beast. He's blue. He looks like the fucking cartoon
that we're seeing on the show. Yeah, this doesn't look like it.
You're insane. This looks exactly like the cartoon. It looks exactly like it.
All right. He's blue. He's got 2 arms, 2 legs, and tufts of hair on the side. And P is like, sold.
That's what it is. It implies he has fur.
All I'm gonna say is use that same logic on all 37 releases of the Goku when you explain why each one is different.
What the fuck are you talking about?
The final indicator is going to be when you pair him up with your Sentinels and your other X-Men and really just see how aesthetically how it looks.
Yeah, the figures that have the same art direction as the Beast. All right, that makes sense.
We'll see that very soon because it'll definitely be.
We're here every Friday.
Okay, hold on. Tyree's smoking gun is the Mondo Beast. He has paint apps that look like fur. Cool. I don't need paint apps that make him look like he has fur to know he has fur. The sculpt has fur sculpted into it. Like, what are we doing here? What are we doing here?
All right. Okay. Where we want to go now? What other news do we have?
I think we were going to head to NECA next.
NECA.
Oh man. Just when you think there's no way that they can make another fucking Ninja Turtle, they fucking find a way.
People love this Shredder though. People love.
I don't know why. Take a look at his weirdly fucking proportioned legs. Makes no sense. Why did they do this kick? Why did they do that kick?
Also, is it done in like the Fortnite style, or this is just like a collaboration?
No, yes, it is. Yeah, I mean they got the backpack, of Krang. That's really fun. I think standing up he looks fine, but as soon as you pose him up, you could tell something is amiss. Yeah, I don't know. On our Wednesday show with shout out to Kevin Chamba, best and worst of the week. We looked at this thing detailedly, and the proportions are crazy proportions. But the Ninja Turtles look pretty cool. They look pretty fun. I mean, I see the homies play with those skins all the time, and they do look good. Shout out to NECA, man, always finding a way. I literally always think like, well, now there's nothing they can do, and they always find something else to do.
Didn't they just release this Shredder for this toy line outside of the Fortnite version?
Did they? There's so much turtle stuff. It's hard to keep up with it in my head. If I'm
what looks really good from NECA, those whatever year Turtles it was that Revoltech did.
Oh, the 2012 Turtles.
Yeah.
Yeah, those look good. Those look good.
The NECA ones look real good, man.
Yeah, really nice looking.
Isn't this the same Shredder from that line?
No.
No.
This is specifically the Fortnite skin Shredder. It looks really nice. It look. I mean the design. I mean,
they did just release that Shredder from the 2012 Turtles, so I'm sorry if I was mistaken. I thought that this Shredder was based on the 2012 look, what I thought looks similar to this.
No, yeah, this is just Fortnite designers having their way, absolutely having their way with Shredder. That's
all right, for sure.
Okay.
And the turtles look good. I don't think he has the turtles for some reason, but the turtles look good.
Why are we looking at this stuff, man? Why the fuck?
This is Stalker's favorite.
What is this?
So this is that 1/6.
It's some shit none of us collect.
Smooth body. Damn, he does not have those turtles. That's so crazy.
Damn. That Ivy, is that Ivy from the same company that makes that Chun-Li?
I don't know.
Are these those figures that
Games are
people
fun.
get and like make them naked and be posing them in A.C.B.A, but like trying to hide the nudity and shit?
Maybe, but yeah,
man.
this is the same company though. You were right.
Yeah. They all right. That's a special type of collector. I did see this. This is cool.
Yeah, a lot of people were going crazy for this.
I mean, this line of He-Man was some people's He-Man, like this 2000
That's
X.
my He-Man. That's what I grew up watching.
This is your He-Man?
Yeah.
Yeah. So the storyline for this is cool. They're a little more stylized than I like. But if Mondo does decide to do like a original He-Man 6-inch line, I may fuck with that.
This is a very good looking couple figures here. They look
Yeah,
very
they're very nice. Their price is a bit high, but I mean, you know, their run isn't very high either, so it does make sense. And there's a lot of detail and accessories with all of these, so it is understandable. I'm not out here thinking.
Who's
that
Mondo's
Mondo's
other
right.
person? I mean, I know they've used Brandon a lot in the past, but who are they using for their
Photography?
I know that I can't remember off the top of my head. If anybody in the comments knows,
Was
is
Johnny
somebody else.
working with them before?
I believe so. I believe Johnny did some like freelance with them as well. Shout out to Sergeant Bananas.
Okay, all right. Okay.
Orko look like he is like knows the plug to get some really good crack because that Orko.
Yeah, that Orko is nutty.
Yeah, that Orko looks crazy. Wow, this YOLO Park. What is this? Bumblebee Prime from the beginning of the Bumblebee movie?
I don't know, but these figures are insane.
Yeah, these are YOLO Park. These are really, really nice.
Yeah, this is how I wish if we could go back in time. This is how I wish that the first Prime looked in Michael Bay's first Transformers. They did a really
yeah, man. If only they would have sculpted him like that to match that figure, though. That would have been crazy. That would have been crazy.
Oh, man.
Here he goes.
Fuck innovation, right?
I mean, say what you will of trying to joke. This looks exactly how he looked in the film.
Holy
shit! Yeah.
Holy
shit! Really, really nice figure.
I'm not gonna let you slide with this. Like, as somebody who don't even fuck X-Men or Hasbro, the hill you're dying on right now is crazy.
I am saying the exact same thing you're saying, man.
This is the last big reveal of the week. Finally, Nico Robin. You know what, man? Am I tripping, or does that torso look like it's hella articulated, possibly?
Her abdomen and like waist is so tiny. I mean,
yeah, it looks like it looks like it's 6 inches wide in real scale.
It looks like a single jointed elbow, which is crazy. Like it's like
it's about as thick as the arm.
That's what it looks like.
Yeah, it's about as thick as the arm. This shit is crazy. Shout out to them for figuring this shit out. I cannot imagine the stress sometimes of doing such skinny ass characters. Oh, we got another super chat. Another one from Commentator who had more to say. He's taking the podium and he says, 2000 He-Man, the best, especially the Snake Men. That's what I remembered the most. Cartoon Network.
They did again. That show was very well done, and the fact that it revitalized He-Man to another generation. I honestly don't think that show gets enough props for what it was able to do. Kudos. So who's missing from this team now? I'm not this far in One Piece journey.
We're missing what's his name? Brooks. We're missing Frankie.
Isn't there a shark dude who's like a pirate? But that's much, much later, right? Django.
Django.
Who's
the Django you're talking about?
Django. I think it's Jinbo or Jinbao or some shit. All right. Well, this is cool. You guys, are y'all fucking with any of these? Y'all fuck with One Piece this heavy?
No.
You know what? I bought the first early ones, but I am a bit behind. I do want that new Usopp. That Usopp looks just so fun. It looks fantastic.
Yeah. I'm gonna end up with all of these because I fuck with the Straw Hats. Me and Kev have talked about it, and he's been teasing me because he was able to get the add-on parts for Luffy.
Oh yeah.
He was able to get them.
What's the add-on parts? What are we talking about?
They sell different like add-on kits for Luffy that has like that's him utilizing his powers for like the gum machine gun.
But it's officially from from Figure Arts, though, right?
Yeah. And so they just, I think that other pack is out, right? P with the big foot and all of that shit, the big hand.
I
Asking the
think
wrong
so.
fucking guy.
We've definitely seen it. Yeah, he doesn't do One Piece, but I think so.
Yeah. So I know Kev is getting those. And what up, Kev? And he said he's taking his time to get them. I think he also just got Usopp. And so I am behind him because
Dude,
I
got
haven't even.
Usopp.
Yeah,
So
you know what's crazy? Because I saw this fucking Luffy everywhere at every Target, at every Walmart, the like $37 one, and now he's gone and I can't find him anywhere.
Yeah, and you know what? I think they're always gonna have like a turnaround of it. Like it'll be back again at some point, but right now, yeah, it's nowhere to be found. And
Zoro is everywhere right now, but the Luffy is gone.
yes.
What a shame.
Any other reveals? Anything else that this week? Anything exciting?
Not really. I mean, if
I
we
think
want
that's
to
it.
get into some comic talk and get up out of here, because we passed the time anyway. But
Oh my
here's
god.
that Thor shit that I saw the other day.
Oh, that's nice. What is this? Rebel Tech? No, what is this?
Yeah,
Blockies?
this is the Rebel Tech Thor.
Rebel Tech. Yeah. But he's using some.
It's a new cape though, I think. Right? There's no way Rebel Tech gave him a good cape, did they? I can't remember.
Mm-hmm. I don't even know, but this is cool. Good posing.
Yeah, really nice.
Oh no, they did give him a cloth cape. I'm fucking tripping, dog.
Yo, am I tripping? Shouldn't we have the Doomsday trailer by now? Are they waiting for Comic-Con to reveal it in Hall H? Like, what's happening?
That's probably
It
part
could
of it.
be, yeah.
Okay. 'Cause I feel like that should have been out by now. These McFarlane basketball characters look crazy, bro. Like, I know y'all aren't getting them shits, but every time I see a new reveal of one, the Larry Bird one looks crazy.
They look awful. I mean, they're really cheap. I'll give them that. They're $19.99, but these look fucking awful.
Yeah, they look crazy.
Okay, if we want to talk comics for a few minutes, then we could bring in Tayo and we could get up out here.
Yeah.
Let's get it.
Is there any was there any like show stuff that we needed to talk about too? I mean, we talked about He-Man. Anything else came out recently?
Oh, hello? Am I here?
Yeah, you're here.
Hey, what up, T?
Oh, okay. Hey, y'all.
What?
I was
How's it
watching.
going?
I think we're caught up on all the show shit. Like, I think that we're in a little lull right now. Daredevil is done. Punisher is done.
The Boys ended with a dud. The
Yeah,
Boys was terrible.
I didn't see it yet. Don't tell me.
All right. No spoilers, but
I didn't see the end, but Dave did mention to me last week that it was a little underwhelming.
yeah.
As we transition into comic books, Mr. Nice,
Yo,
did you read Absolute Batman yet?
I did not.
All right, we're done. I'm out. All right, y'all. That was my show.
Oh my goodness.
Take it with you on your trip and read it while you're on the plane.
Definitely, I definitely will.
Yeah,
Like,
spend
what
your
are you
time
telling
in
me? Once you
France
start
reading
reading
fucking
it.
Batman. Spend
Whenever
your
you-
time in France reading Batman.
I said on the flight.
Okay.
Yeah, on the flight.
It's good enough. It's good enough where once you actually start reading it, you'll finish it before you land.
Yeah.
You'll
I'm
see.
sure.
Yeah.
All right. What we want to talk about in terms of comics? What happened this past week
Okay.
or the past couple weeks?
Big comic week.
Most definitely. Well, we can transition from Absolute Batman. The big thing, it's like selling out a lot of places, and it's already had like second printings and a bunch of variant covers. But Absolute Catwoman debuted. I sent Pancho for a screen share, but yeah, that's just basically the cover. And speaking of that, I went down to Missions Comic and Art to do just a quick little interview. I've been going around on both coasts, just doing features on different comic book stores in the Bay and a couple places in New York. I plan to go. Already did Midtown Comics and just did Mission Comics this past week.
Nice.
But it was really good. No spoilers. The only thing I will say, because Leaf, the comic book store owner, says it in the interview, they confirmed that Selena Kyle in the Absolute universe, she's actually Cuban. She's a Cuban orphan.
Cuban B.
I mean,
Yeah.
they announced it when they first announced the book that she was Cuban. Yeah.
Oh, really? I mean, what's the big significance
Yeah,
of
what's
that?
the significance?
And she's drawn like a Cuban woman. She doesn't look like a white woman that's like white passing or anything like. She's fucking drawn like a Cuban woman.
Okay.
Yeah, it's very nice. And what I find interesting, and this isn't a
You didn't
spoiler.
answer my question though. What's the whole significance of her being Cuban though?
Oh well, it's I would just say just different universe. Like, so she's an orphan from Cuba, and not to get into spoilers, but they show a little bit of her past, like being raised by a white what's called how can I put it? What it foster in the foster care system or whatnot, and how like she's a little mistreated on that. But yeah, but the main emphasis besides just that is just like, without spoiling anything, she's really the juxtaposition from her and absolute Batman is that Selena, as has already been seen, the tech, she might as well be like Catwoman Beyond, the way like she uses tech as opposed to the normal DC Catwoman.
Okay, and as opposed to Batman in that universe, according to God too, right?
Yeah, because in this world, Joker's the one that has he's the establishment. He's the one that has the money and blah blah blah.
Got it.
Yeah.
All right, that's interesting. What else you got?
All right. Let's see. So the Avengers Armageddon event started. So basically, that's been building up. It's been written by Chip Zdarsky. So basically, long story short, after the fallout of One World Under Doom, Red Hulk is like made New America in Latveria because something happens to Doom, and now he's taken over. And it also pulls into the retcon of how they've Captain America, frozen block of ice. Well, they've recently changed that up, right? So long story short, the first time Captain America meets Tony Stark is after Captain America works with General Ross to do some shady stuff in Latveria that he doesn't like. And basically Iron Man's like, hey, listen, like you guys want to penalize Cap and put him in a jail, but you guys still need my government contracts. So from now on, Cap says yes to the missions he wants to say yes to, and he's going to come do some superhero stuff with us. And that plays into another, there's a new Captain America that came after 9/11, and he's going to be a big feature in this new Armageddon thing.
Yeah. Am I tripping, or did it feel like, doesn't this world and General Ross and him being the Red Hulk and this whole like democracy shit, doesn't it feel like kind of like what's going on in our politics right now? Like I felt like there were some parallels there between him basically being like the Trump of their universe in a weird way.
I can kind of see that, and it's crazy because like The Boys, even though I didn't really like the way this season ended, but The Boys has recently, well, like these past couple of seasons have been like fiction, but what is really happening now is just like some of this stuff be crazier than But real quick, you were asking D-Walt about like the Doomsday trailer, right? Yeah. So it's crazy. Did you hear about how the Russo brothers low-key kind of trolled everybody with they made it seem like they were going to announce something big for Doomsday, and it ended up being a freaking Latvian coffee pop-up that sold Dr. Doom coffee beans.
I did not hear about that.
I don't listen to anything.
Was it in the city? Was it in New York?
I think it was in Europe actually, and the two Russo brothers were there. I think it was in the UK, and like everybody was like trolling, and I thought it was a good laugh because I was like, ain't no way they're about to do this before Comic-Con. Ain't no way.
So you think that we'll get the trailer at Comic-Con for sure, though, right?
I think so. I think so.
Something that I wish would have been done in hindsight more in the MCU would have just been more like world establishing Easter eggs, so that when characters do pop up, this isn't like the first time we're ever establishing that their existence in some way is in the MCU. They did it a few times, like even with Dr. Doom. Remember when in Wakanda Forever, where the Queen goes and speaks at the UN, and like the seat for the Latvian embassy is empty, or their representation at the UN. Like I just wish that we would have had more little breadcrumbs like that sprinkled throughout the MCU, especially like Latveria and Dr. Doom. Like that would have been really good.
So I think originally there was like some kind of early reports, because you remember the scene in Wakanda Forever where the Tecualacahans, if I'm pronouncing that right, like they basically attacked the ship. At first, there was rumors that was going to be like something involved with Doctor Doom, but I think the scene that you're talking about, where there's like no Latvian UN representatives, isn't that in the new Fantastic Four?
Nah, it's when she goes to the UN and she's talking to everybody and she's talking about how the French soldiers and she brings them in. There's an empty seat for Latveria there at that.
Oh,
yes,
well, if
yes,
that's true, then they did the same thing in the Fantastic Four First Steps movie. Because remember, like how Sue Richards. Either way,
I
pro
think
woman.
in Fantastic Four, I think
confident.
there actually is a representative from Latveria that time.
No, that seat is definitely empty. That seat is definitely
Okay,
empty.
maybe it's just empty in both. But yeah, I read the first time we see it is in Wakanda Forever.
Yeah.
But anyway, let me not derail us. Back to comics.
Well,
What else?
I mean, so I really think that we should, start the book club. Book, all you have to do is just flip the page left to right, not right to left like it is with manga. I know you don't read that, but hey, maybe down the line we can try some manga stuff, But yeah, so now, but comics has been really really good lately. I feel like I'm always gonna love Spider-Man, but I feel like the way DC has been marketing things, they've been like more successful. Like these, besides just the Absolute Universe, like I forgot what they're called, but basically there's these $10 collections that you can buy that are printed on cheap paper, like Hush, Long Halloween, and stuff like that. And you can get them, and you can get the whole story right for like $10, as opposed to like Marvel is still releasing just like the trade paperbacks and collections for like $25 to $30. Yeah, there we go, the compact editions, exactly.
Yeah. Okay. What else is current that was hot in the past 2 weeks, basically? Because I mean, it's been a while. What else?
I mean, Teo, I cannot believe you're sitting here.
Tayo,
I cannot believe you're sitting here on our podcast
Mhm.
and not talking about Fury of Firestorm.
Well,
I don't know what's wrong with you, sir.
That's hilarious, because that was literally my next point, because it's crazy, because like now it's almost like they're doing some kind of like sci-fi horror thing with it, where like they recently brought, not trying to spoil anything, but they recently brought Firestorm's ex-girlfriend to try to see what's going on, and it's just like Firestorm is almost written like a tragic villain now, where like when you see him, he basically looks like the normal costume, except his whole face is blacked out. Like there's inhuman like features. Like the story literally starts out with him like turning everybody in I think some town in Colorado to like stone and stuff like that, and it's just like damn. So it's almost like
this is the regular universe, or this is
regular. This is
regular
DC. This is
universe,
DC All In. So this is a part of the DC All In initiative that that started after DCKO or whatnot, and it's crazy. Like there's like dudes, like the government are using tachyon-based weapons to try to so they're not affected by, because Firestorm can control matter and stuff like that. So they're almost writing him almost like a tragic villain right now.
Interesting.
Yeah, it's pretty cool.
It's been really great. I highly recommend everybody check it out. It's been fantastic.
What else, Rick? What else did you read that's been hot recently?
What was last week? I'm loving Green Lantern right now. The Flash has been great. We talked about Flash a few weeks back. That whole premise of like, the modernish story we were talking about, where like somebody was paying people to be saved by Flash, and it was this whole drama of him having to save literally everybody in the universe. Daredevil has been probably Marvel's best book. I think Daredevil has been great. I don't know if you're reading that one.
That Omen, right? Yeah, like I like.
Omen.
Yeah, like I like the way they're bringing. Like they recently brought Spider-Man in, because that's always going to be one of his ride or dies. And it's like, yeah, no spoilers, but the way Omen affects Daredevil, it's a brand new challenge for Matt to deal with. And I'm really liking where they're going with this run. It almost kind of reminds me of the Straczynski run. How, like, do you remember for a while, Peter Parker wasn't like a photographer. He was like a school teacher. Well, like now Matt Murdock, right? He's not just like in the law. He's actually a law professor now. So like it adds a little few dynamics of what they're trying to do with him.
That sounds cool.
That's
back
been good.
to the Firestorm stuff. I do know that we're gonna get a pretty cool Firestorm figure from the DC like adult Mattel line or whatever.
I hope it's based on this look. That would be awesome.
I was thinking that I was like, I wonder if it's actually going to be based on a new look, because I do know that Mattel is trying to do a lot of classic stuff, but they also try to do a lot of modern stuff, and they're trying to ramp it up and do it in a short amount of time. To like, I wouldn't say it's their express purpose to like catch up with Legends or whatever, but that seems to be, the part of the driving force is to really,
they keep a good balance. They keep a good balance with that for sure. Zatanna is incredible too. Shout out to Jamal Campbell, absolutely fucking killing it. Zatanna's been really, really great with All In as well.
Okay.
And that absolute Wonder Woman as well. Yeah,
I haven't read the new Firestorm. Who is Firestorm now in that book? Is it Ronnie or is it Jason?
It's a spoiler to say anything.
Okay.
Yeah. Just know it's Firestorm like you haven't seen him before. And you brought Boog, I know I was like bugging you about this earlier, but I'm telling you, you don't gotta buy him. But I'm telling you, these right here, they're gonna tide me over, because I don't actually have, like, besides this, I've never was able to like lock down like a 1/12 like Flash figure, and I've always wanted the Flash. Like the last time I had a Flash figure was Mezco, but I sold it. And I'm telling you, like you were saying as well, Rick, like the head sculpts on these are actually pretty good. Like no, there's not like crazy articulation, but for $13, $13, why not?
It is what it is. It's an impulse buy for y'all though, because again, like I said, it's really, if you just gotta be patient. You're gonna get all of that in adult flavors. So
I got plans for this kid shit, because like once this hits retail, clearance, if I'm able to get maybe one or two of these cheap flashes and just like use them in photography, I'm telling you.
Yeah, I could definitely see that. I also heard, I forgot who mentioned it to me, but somebody said something about, maybe it was you. I guess it was you, about the.
It might have been. I don't know.
About the Nightwing's cycle or some shit.
Oh yeah. So basically, because I think Dan Who did a review. So there's two versions of this Robin. There's this one that's based off like how Dan Mora draws a young Dick Grayson, and then there's another one that some people are calling Tim. I don't know if it's Tim, but it's red and black. Anyway, long story short, apparently I haven't tried it because I don't own it. That the bike that comes with it scales really good with the Mafex Tim Drake that released.
Right, that's what we were saying. Okay,
yeah.
All right.
And if you really want to do some toyetic shit, apparently that bike can fit into the Kid Line like Batmobile, because like you can change different configurations on it and stuff. But I don't need all that though.
Yeah, I had brought up the DC stuff to swing back and talk about this Kids Line anyway, because we definitely didn't talk about the frenzy over people picking that up and not.
Yeah, we talked about it before you hopped on, but we can circle back.
Okay.
I haven't even my targets again. I haven't been in like a week or two, but I haven't even seen any of that DC stuff in store yet.
I was looking to see if the Secret Wars stuff was popping up in Target, or is that only?
It is. I've never seen it, but it is popping up. Absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna go. I may go tomorrow because I need to make sure I pick up that Magic. New X-Men Magic.
Yeah, my target right now is like I had to get these off of Amazon, because like I went the day it was released. I showed the guy like the QR or whatever, but like my target still has way too many Emma Frost that will eventually go to clearance and some Mandalorian stuff.
Yeah, mine too. Same exact thing. They also have, my target has been having that whole Deadpool wave with Blade and X-23 and stuff too. Actually,
yeah, I'm waiting on. I am going to pick up that.
Did you get that Cowboy D-Walt?
No.
Yeah, I haven't. I'm gonna go back and get another. I got a feeling that this fucking Cowboy. I said this to y'all already though, but I think this Cowboy Deadpool is going to end up making my top 10 of the year.
I want to grab him too, because I definitely want to try to mod the gun situation for the rider from the Executioner wave. What's his name?
Phantom Rider.
Yeah.
Oh,
I know you told me that it was going to be a uphill battle with that, a little work to be done.
Yeah, but it's again, this is one of the best accessories that Legends
that swirling gun,
yeah, but it is only made to work with this one particular.
Yeah. No, I know. I saw somebody finesse it though with the figure, and they finessed it with the Phantom Rider figure and had him spinning a gun on both hands too.
Oh wow!
You know, that's a good point about the spinning gun, because I saw something on Instagram and I wasn't sure if it was the McFarlane Vigilante, but D-Wall, you're saying that only fits on that hand. So if that's true, then I think I saw someone do a custom where they took that Deadpool body and they painted it like red and white or whatever. No, blue pants and white for the DC Vigilante character, and it looked pretty good. So like, yeah, that's a good cowboy buck right there.
Like I said, I definitely saw somebody hand posing the Phantom Rider, and he was spinning a gun on both hands for sure. But yeah, anything else in terms of movie, TV? You know,
I'm gonna go see. I'm gonna give my wife a break and take my daughter to go see He-Man tomorrow morning for a matinee.
Yeah, we were just talking about that.
Yeah, I took mine today to a matinee. Let me know what you think when you see it.
Okay, I will.
My Adventures with Superman starts up season 3. That's a great show.
Yeah.
What do we get in the Supergirl movie? We didn't talk about that. Right?
I think that comes out June 25th or something.
26th, I think.
Yeah, later this month.
So that's coming out this month, and then we got Spider-Man next month, right before
July.
San Diego, right?
No, Spider-Man. It's going to be like a big thing. So Spider-Man comes out the day, like a few days after we leave Comic-Con. But I'm assuming, just like with Wolverine and Deadpool, you're going to have the opportunity to win to see it first at Comic-Con. I think it's going to be the case, because that's what happened with Deadpool. That's what happened with Fantastic Four. And I'm assuming it's going to be exactly the same.
And then if you can't see it at Comic-Con, apparently, I don't work for Jeff Bezos. Actually, I don't think he even owns Amazon like that anymore. But apparently, if you're an Amazon Prime member, there's a way that you can see what's called Brand New Day a couple days early. Like I signed up for the notification. So I'm trying to avoid the spoilers. Like I've been doing like some theory videos on it, and I'm just like, I think some of my theories are right, but either way,
theories, but you're avoiding the spoilers. How?
Yeah, because how? Because that's the fun of it. That's the fun of it. Because long ago there was a Super Mario Galaxy movie that came out, and I did some theory videos for that. And when I tell you I was on the money, but there's still one involving K-Dot that I won't be right about for years from now, but I'm still holding on to that. So yeah, there's a method to the madness.
I love it.
I talked about this last week. I did see the first episode of the Spider-Man Noir. I did enjoy it.
Yeah, it's pretty good.
Are you doing black and white, or are you going?
Yeah, I watched it in black and white.
Watch it in color, Bug. Fuck all that noise.
Is it better?
Watch it in color.
Right.
Why, Pancho? Why?
Because I see life in color.
I know, right?
I see life.
He is just. We got Bizarro.
He's the contrarian to that.
Yo,
I am absolutely shocked at the discourse between people dying on the hill of watching Spider-Man Noir in color as if they were alive in the fucking 1920s to enjoy cinema in black and white. Dog, color TV has been around for decades, dude.
We watched Werewolf by Night that way too.
Was there an option though? Was there an option for Werewolf by Night?
Yeah.
No. Werewolf by Night has like little sections where it gets into some color.
No, but later, Rick, they added a
color version. I didn't remember that. I actually wanted to go back and watch that again.
But you don't feel that black and white is tied to the characterization of Spider-Man Noir?
I mean, yes, but if they did some interesting shit with it, like whereas it like the idea of Spider-Man Noir seeing life in black and white, if they did interesting shit with that aspect of it that played into the show, then that would be worth watching. But
I heard that they did though.
Okay, well, I don't know.
Like,
my man said that with his whole chest. He was just like color. I'm like, okay.
Yeah, because Lord and Miller went back and said the optimal way to watch it. They have like numbers, so they're like, if you watch episodes 1 through 3 in black and white, and then watch episode 4 and 5 in color, then go back and watch.
What are we doing? I'm not doing all that shit, dude.
I might watch it in color when I finish it, if I really want to rewatch it, right? Yeah. I feel like that way my wife will pay attention, but if it's black and white, she won't pay attention.
It is different from what I've read, because I haven't watched the color version yet, but I have.
Whoa, I don't like the way you said that. What do you mean the color version?
Listen, man.
Every time I say it, I'm thinking about the picture of the dude drinking out of the whites only fountain. So I'm actually putting the emphasis on there on purpose. That's the Mississippi in me coming out. So yes, if you watch the
Yo, shout out
You
to
got me second guessing
shout out
myself.
to Pancho for being pro color though.
Yeah. Oh, you know what?
Segregation was the worst thing that ever happened.
Hey, P, I meant to tell you this earlier. I know this isn't comic shit, but did you hear that the new character that's coming to Street Fighter 6, Yasmin?
Yes.
is
Pinoy.
Filipino?
Yep.
Yeah,
Pinoy.
Filipinos are so big now. Great.
Bro. That's the biggest
It's
craze.
finally in to be Filipino. Thank
Yeah.
God. I've waited 30
Yeah.
years for this fucking
We got
point.
the Jollibee coming to SF. I'm telling you, there's more and more popping up in the Bay.
Wait,
Shout
I
out
was
to
about
y'all.
to say we've always had Jollibee.
I know, but there's more and more.
Oh,
There's more and
like
more.
standalone stores coming.
Yeah. Apparently.
Hey, Ty,
Shout out
now
to
that
that
I'm thinking
spaghetti.
about this, I'm gonna be in the Bay at the end of the month, so I'm there for a week. So let's get up when
Okay.
I'm there.
All right.
June.
Hey. Wait, what time? Because I'm
Pinoy summer.
Pinoy summer. Because I'm using the second part of my paternity leave.
Appropriate my culture more, please.
around-
Thank you.
No, listen. Let me tell you something. I work in healthcare. When I tell you your people have embraced me, you know how many times people, every time I tell them my name, they're like, "Oh, do you know what that
my
means
God.
in Tagalog?"
Can I tell you something? The last time I went to Xfinity Mobile, the guy that was tasked on helping me said, "Are you Filipino?" And I was like, "Yeah, man." He goes, "You're going to love me because Filipinos love me." I stared right through this man's soul. What the fuck does that mean?
Wow, are you happy you broke the cycle?
Yo, I'm just saying. Listen,
He's like, damn, you're the first one, dog.
They always just love to be like, yo, we don't have he, her. It's us. It means we. I was like, okay, well, thanks. And it's gotten to the point, because I've been in healthcare for like a decade now. It's got to the point where I'm just like, I know where this conversation is going. All right, it's all good. But I appreciate that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's funny. I just had, when I was in Philly, my client is Filipino, and she was like, "Yeah, I'm Filipino," and I was like, I know some Tagalog," and I was like, "Mahal kita," and then she was like, "Oh my gosh," and she did a little heart symbol, and she was like, "What else do you know?" And I was like, "Oh no, everything else is inappropriate. We're good." Even the fact that I started with "I love you" tells you how it only goes downhill from there. And then she was like, "Oh, okay, yeah, you're right."
Damn, you didn't even hit her with a salamat po. Come on, man.
Nah,
What's going on here?
I went straight for the love jugular.
But I gotta say though, Street Fighter, they're being very bold, because like a season of, other than Bosch, but a full season, a full year of all new original characters. Because like even my boy who don't even like to buy DLCs is like no Vega. So let's see how this goes. This is a pretty bold, pretty bold strategy. We'll see.
Yeah, I'm excited. Tifa's weird. Tifa's like a out of left field vibe, but it's also going to run those numbers up on DLC. So I get it.
Yeah, it's so funny. Even in video games, it's literally about who you know. Because I was listening to Maximilian Dude, right? So like he's really into the fighting game community, and like he was basically saying how like people at Capcom knew somebody at Square Enix that were friends and blah blah blah. So they've been working on this Tifa stuff for like a minute, like since even before Tekken 8 came out. So it's really about who you know. So shoot, who else is gonna throw in the Duke next?
Yeah.
Y'all think that movie's gonna be any good?
I'm gonna go watch it in the theater.
It's gonna be fun. I don't know.
I did watch Mortal Kombat 2 this past week and was not excited.
Oh no, I haven't watched that yet.
I was whelmed.
That's good.
Very whelmed. And the crowd goes mild for Mortal Kombat.
Yeah.
To quote Cap.
Did you see it yet, P? Did you watch it?
I watched it. Yeah, I watched it.
Am I tripping? Wasn't one better? Like part one was a better narrative and better action and everything. It was giving Armageddon vibes a little bit.
Really?
They were both equally. You know what? I hate Cole so much that on the merit of that alone, Mortal Kombat 2 is way better than Mortal Kombat.
Please tell me they killed Axel. Never mind. No spoiler. Damn.
Yeah.
The way they were hyping up this second Mortal Kombat, I thought it was like such a great leap. But I haven't watched it yet.
There were things that were good about it. I think the biggest thing that pulled me out is that Carl Urban had no business being Johnny Cage. Like,
you know what really pulled me out?
What you got?
It's the choreography sucked ass. It was not good. It was.
Was it given Netflix Iron Fist?
I don't know about that.
Oh,
but
you would. All right, you
it
wouldn't.
was.
Oh, you didn't watch that? Yeah, it was real bad.
Oh wait, okay, Iron Fist. Yeah. I don't know. It was
and
just
he's
very
coming
flat.
back, and he's coming back. I really hope they do better.
Oh,
This
he
is
is
really
coming
flat
back,
and
but I
weird.
hope he's been in the
he is.
gym every fucking day.
Yeah, in the gym and in martial arts training as well.
Yeah.
We got better
I need this
technology.
motherfucker
Just
to be in
CGI
martial
his
arts
face
training.
away. Just CGI his
I don't
like
know.
his head on somebody
Just
that can
forget about
actually
it.
move.
I'm gonna take it back just for 1 second because I know we're also probably trying to wrap up here shortly. I hated Cole also, and I don't understand the purpose of Cole, especially had in Mortal Kombat 1 the role of Cole had just been Johnny Cage. Everything would have been fine.
Would have been fine.
Like everything would have been fine.
Somebody probably knew somebody because studio interference. They always be
Yeah.
like, "Oh
Yep.
man, we need like a POV character who just gets thrown in the water. How about you just present the damn story?"
But
and
that could have
trust
been
people.
and should have been
With Johnny Cage.
Johnny Cage.
Yeah.
Like let Johnny Cage be your
Which would have
POV.
been the damn story.
And honestly, the dude who played Cole, I don't dislike that actor. He could have been Johnny Cage.
It's probably exactly what Tyle just said, that it's somebody knew somebody and they wrote in this whole character situation just to give that dude a part. Basically.
Terrible.
Yeah. I think
But yeah, that's pretty much it. We passed our time.
Yeah, we're at the 30-minute mark. Let's
our-
wrap it up.
Trying to stick to our time and,
Where's the
and
buddy?
get better
Wrap
at
that
staying
shit up.
within the lines,
Wrap it
coloring
up,
within the
B.
lines.
Shout to Chappelle show.
I just saw like an old Wayne Brady and clip from Chappelle show, and he was trying to get that is Wayne Brady gonna choke a bitch line together, and he was like feeling funny about saying that line or whatever.
Yeah, that Chappelle show never gets old. You hear they're talking about potentially bringing Chappelle show back.
Netflix wants.
It happened at Eddie Murphy's whatever tribute
Lifetime
thing.
Achievement Award thing.
And so Chappelle was like, Eddie Murphy was saying you should bring it back. It was funny, blah, 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 blah. And Chappelle's counter to that was the only way I would bring back Chappelle's show is if you did it with me in place of your brother Charlie not being here.
Oh wow, that's
Eddie's
crazy.
response
I would watch
to
that.
Was we'll see.
Hey, let
I
us
think it was,
see.
I'll think about it or something like that.
Yeah.
That's
Eddie
crazy.
Murphy. Eddie Murphy. Sorry.
That would be like that's some new age like NBA super team type shit. Like that's crazy.
Even though that movie that he had with what's that dude's name? Shit, it's blanking on me. Anyway, I know Keke Palmer was in it. They were in like an iron truck, armored truck.
Oh, with Pete Davidson?
Yeah, Pete Davidson. That movie was terrible.
Yeah, I watched maybe like the first 20 minutes of that shit, and I was like, oh.
It's a comedy?
It's on Amazon. It's like, of
it's a
course.
comedy.
It was terrible.
Yeah,
It
I was
terrible.
like, I'm good on all of this.
And I love me some Keke Palmer, but oh my god, it was terrible.
Ashley's always watching her podcast and what have you. All right, we veering off.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah,
sorry.
get out of here.
I think we got maybe one or two more super chats before we peel.
Oh
out.
yeah. Okay, read them off.
Okay. We got a super chat. Whoa, I've never seen this name before. Maybe you changed it. Oh yeah, this is fucking T Smith. I knew it. I knew this was T Smith. There we go. It says, shout out to the replay crew as of late. I am indeed a Georgia resident. The 478, baby. Bellevue, Macon to be exact. Not Alabama.
Macon, Georgia.
Shout out to Teeth Smith. Thank you so much for your incredibly generous super chat. And
Thank
as
you.
everybody knows, all these super chats are going straight to the road to Comic-Con, baby, to the Comic-Con fund.
Yeah.
And y'all are
Speaking of
funding
which,
us,
we're supposed to be
getting out
trying to
there and
raffle off a couple things in the next couple of shows. I guess for sure on our 400th episode, but we're gonna be raffling a couple of big ticket items. So on those nights, you don't really. I mean, if you want to give a super chat, it'll go towards your raffle ticket, basically. So
Well,
we're trying to raffle off.
I could definitely add to that. I don't know about big ticket, just became a new dad of two, but I could add something to that if y'all want.
All right, yeah. So, like I said, we're gonna raffle off a few big ticket items, also to go towards our expenses and stuff for San Diego Comic-Con. So any little thing counts. And yeah, go ahead. What else we have, Rick?
That was it. There was only one.
Okay. All right, cool. So yeah, shout out to everybody that hung out with us this evening. Thank you for the super chats, and thank you for the company. We love you guys, and talk to you next week. Don't forget to rate, comment, subscribe, hit that bell down there for notifications. Do the Gen Z hype up thing for the video. I don't know what's happening there, and
Yeah, I don't know what that is.
we out of here.
All right, I'll see you guys at Hattiesburg, Mississippi Con.
Shout out to
week.
Kyle. Thank you, man. Thanks for coming
Oh
on.
yeah, and it's at the Cold Front if y'all looking for me.
At
We gonna-
Cold Front on Instagram.
Yeah, the underscore, and we're gonna be featuring comic book stores internationally. I got something planned for this summer. Actually, I'm gonna find a comic book store everywhere I go. So
Excellent.
The summer of Cold Front.
All right, y'all.
ironic.
Peace. All right, see y'all next Friday. Juneteenth. Go big.
Oh, double.
All right, man. Hey.
Are we on?
No, not yet.
No.
Yeah.